Let me just say yes. So, it is... A lot of people make mistakes, don't they, Richard? That's the trouble when they dye their hair. They go into the shop and they think, oh, I'll have a packet of that, head over the sink and it comes out green. Well, it's true, isn't it? You do see some disasters. You're exceptionally good at it, but rules of thumb.
Well, I think when you're going for... We're really talking bold colours today.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, when you see the transformations come out today, it's on this occasion, it's just best not to do it at home. Right,
get somebody to do it for you. Kelly Osbourne, we've got a picture of. I mean, she's one of the most current ones. They're going for these sort of strong colours now, aren't they?
Yeah, these looks will... These colours will always be on trend as long as the celebrities are wearing them. Yeah. So you've got Kelly Osbourne, she sports a colour like that on the red carpet, and all of a sudden it's everywhere and everyone wants it. And it's fantastic for hairdressers, because actually it allows people to come out of their comfort zone. They see a picture and think, I want that.
It refreshes you in a way, in that
absolutely,
respect, doesn't it? It refreshes the industry.
But you've got to be quite brave to have that.
Well, Helen Mirren went pink, didn't she?
Yes, she did. I think that... I don't know if that was for a charity or...
It could have been for breast cancer, couldn't it?
But again, she looked fantastic. She was on the front cover of every newspaper, every magazine, and so many people were coming into the salon asking for that. Sometimes you just have to take the bit bite in your teeth and just go for it.
My problem is I support the Green Fingers charity, and it would be a disaster. Nadine...
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, all over. The thing about it is they'll often change their hair colour, but leave their makeup as it was.
Absolutely.
That is a problem.
If you... And all three of our ladies today, we were chatting about it earlier, all three of them were saying, so I have to change my makeup now. And you do, because if you've got a bolder, stronger makeup, hair colour, you either need more makeup or you need different tones of makeup. And I think this is where you need to say to your hairdresser, because normally what happens is you go to the hairdresser, they mix the colour out the back and then they come back, you have no idea what's been put on. And I always say, ask for advice. Say, would you call this warm or cool? Because that will... and what tone, what depth of colour, because that will dictate what colours you can use in your makeup.
Or a very good tip that I always say to all of our colourists is ask your client who's sitting there, do you want your colour to whisper, shout or scream?
Oh, right, what a good idea. Yeah, mine tends
We've got one of each today as well. I think it's really
mine's rather hoarse most of the time. Our three viewers have been given the VIP transformation treatment by Richard and Nadine. We're going to meet them one at a time. First, it's Maxine, and this is what she looked like before. Here we are, and this is what Maxine looks like now. Welcome. Now, I've got to ask you, first of all, is this what you would like? Is this what you wanted?
Oh, this is perfect. It's absolutely amazing.
Can you get up there? The high stools, aren't they? It is astonishing.
Fantastic.
Tell us what you've done.
Well, this is inspired by Kelly Osbourne. I have to say, I've done lots of makeovers on this show, but I have to say, the three that we've done today are probably three of my favourites. They really have, because it just works. It works so well. You have to have a blonde base, really, to go for this kind of colour. If you've got a dark base, that means you have to bleach it up first, which is a bit more complicated. So if you've got a blonde lowlights or highlights, that works much better, and then you just put the colours through.
Can you see under all that? Nadine, what have you done to complement it?
Well, what I've done is, because this is inspired by people like Lily Allen and Katy Perry, I've gone for a beautiful vintage makeup look here. So what we've got is a long wear, super black Bobbi Brown eyeliner, and we've got false lashes, and of course what we've gone is for a beautiful plummy lip, because with plum hair, pink hair...
Has anyone ever told you you've got a beautiful plummy lip?
So go with your beautiful plummy accent.
But isn't it interesting?
Isn't it lovely?
The lips and the hair really work beautifully.
And traditionally, Maxine wore really neutral, sort of peachy colours, which would look completely washed out with this vibrant hair. And it's the same with her clothes now as well. She can go just get that little bit of sort of voom extra.
But also, I think the thing to take away is that you can do these colours in a sophisticated way, but it's best to have them done at the salon.
Properly, yeah. Right. Next up, Sue. This is what Sue looked like before, and this is what she looks like now. Come on. Come and sit down. Wow. I tell you what, Sue, you look 20 years younger, if nothing else. It's gorgeous. Are you pleased?
Yes, I am.
So, Richard, tell us what you've done here.
Well, with Sue, she doesn't mind me saying, she actually had chemotherapy 12 years ago, And the hair very often after that grows back quite brittle. So if we're trying to colour hair, you mustn't have anything that's too hard and too damaging on the hair. So we've used an ammonia-free product, which means at home, it actually means there's no peroxide in it. So we've just got this dusty blonde colour, which is very...
dusty
blonde. Dusty blonde.
Are you pleased with it?
Yes, I am.
It's gorgeous.
And we've actually just left some of her grey ones through, which actually now looks like they've been put in rather than they just are in.
It is. And Nadine, then, coloration there.
Well, we were inspired by Jane Fonda here, so what we've done is...
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes.
They're inspired by Jane Fonda.
Look how gorgeous she is. And I wanted to say, basically, actually, it's very interesting because you were brunette. You were almost Richard's colour when you were younger. But the secret when you get older is just to tone it down slightly and go softer. But when your eyebrows go grey, you do need to define your eyebrows. So we've used an HD eyebrow palette and we've just put a little bit of soft definition back into her eyes. And it's just that beautiful... I have to say, it's got an almost sort of soft, pinky tone to it. Such a gorgeous look.
Two gorgeous ones. Time we met the third. Finally, it's Christine. This is what Christine looked like before. And this is what she looks like now.
She's got lip ring if I
Christine. We've got Duchess of Cambridge tresses here, Richard. This is lovely.
Well, that's my trademark. I have to say, with Christine's colour, she's actually got a base cut is very, very curly, and actually it's actually quite frizzy, isn't it? So what we've done, we've actually toned down the whole of her base colour to this sort of rich coppery colour, and then just put these sort of red mahogany highlights. So we've got this element of redness in the hair, but again, it's done in a sophisticated way. And look at that; that is so shiny. Really shiny. It looks gorgeous.
Glossy. You look like a Labrador.
Oh, thanks, Alan.
Come on, Nadine, what have you done with the
I think you're
makeup?
more a red setter with that colour. What we've done is we've gone for, again, tonal colours. And I think what we've done is we've used the MAC palette here, and it absolutely picks up the pink, the purple, the colours that you wouldn't necessarily wear. Not necessarily on the eyes, we've kept them neutral, but it's that lip colour you're allowed to experiment with.
I have to say, I've
gorgeous,
watched you do a lot of transformations. I take my hat off to you two. You send away so many happy customers. You do it in a relatively short time, but you do it really well. I think they're fab. Are you all happy, ladies?
Fab.
Well, you look gorgeous. So if you're unhappy with your hair, why not do or die, or do and die, but preferably with a good professional? My thanks to Maxine, Sue, Christine, Richard Ward and Nadine Baggott. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.